Hey, how's it going everyone? I'm Farrell SC, and welcome back to our single-player series in ARK Survival Evolved. So, in the last episode, we took the Megalo army for round 2 against the Gamma Broodmother, which we actually won. We actually beat the Gamma Broodmother. I got a little, decided to actually go against the beta, and yeah, it did not go as well as I thought, which, it is what it is. We lost the Megalo army, but we got through Gamma, so we did get some of the, we did unlock some of the tech, but we are going to be doing some breeding today. So I did get everyone out of all the cryopods, so you can see behind me that I have all the Rexes. We're not going to bother with those today. That'll be in a future episode, but the Rexes definitely are going to get they're going to get bred at some point. For the best stats. We have like 1 million Argents, so I have to go through all those at some point, breed those. I also have all the Mammoths out here. Again, got to go through all those, breed those. But today we're going to start out with the one that I kept, screwing up in the last episode. I think I called it Megapithecus about 200 times. But no, it's the Megatheriums. The really, really easy one because it's literally just the male and the female. All we're trying to get is... on this one, we're trying to get its weight and melee, so 331 melee, 1160 weight, I think, no, I'm sorry, 331 in melee, and 1960 in its stamina. That's what we're trying to get from the female. And from the male, we're trying to get its health, which is 63, 64, and its weight, so 1290. The weight's not that important, it's just, it has it, might as well go for it. So we're going to try to get the best of the best from these guys. And then I think, because I don't think this is going to take too long, just getting literally the best from the male, best from the female, combining them into a male and female perfect, I think we're going to continuously breed them, and I'm going to try to get some mutations on these. Because not only do we have to go into the next battle with something that's going to be able to beat the beta, we have to look good doing it, let's be honest. And I would like to try to stack up maybe some melee and maybe some... health. The health seems pretty high. Whoops. The health seems pretty high, to be honest, already. 63, 64 seems pretty good. So I think we're going to mainly go for melee, but, I mean, obviously, if we get a health mutation, I'm taking the health mutation. But I'm just going to keep stacking them, and we're going to see how far we can get this until we feel a little more comfortable going into the beta, and then possibly using these for the alpha. So, yeah, I mean, without further ado, let's get, now I'm second-guessing myself. Without further, whatever, we're just gonna get started here. Okay, behavior, enable mating, let's have him get started. This is gonna take a little while. I will bring you guys back once I get the perfect male, perfect female, and then we are gonna start going for some mutations. So I will bring you guys back in a little while. Alright, so now we have the perfect male, perfect female. So the big stats are 63, 64 in health, 1960 stamina, 1290 in weight, and 331.6 in melee. Now, I could just basically breed 20 of these, call it a day, but it's pretty easy to get mutations on this, guys, honestly. So... color, at least color mutations, they only have 2 color regions, so it's basically the fur is one, and the other, I think, is like the feet, the hands, and the face, so just has 2 color regions. So, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I already started getting some mutations before actually, getting the perfect male, perfect female, and I actually got twins, that were... The twins were... It was basically brown, it wasn't anything crazy, it was like just that dark, dark brown. But they actually got a weight mutation on both of them, obviously twins. And then I also got a orange one, which was a health mutation, which I was thinking about keeping, but I wanted to get the perfect male, perfect female first, and then from there, I'm going to start getting mutations. So as I get the mutations, I'm just going to bring you guys back, give you a quick update, but the big ones I'm looking to stack both melee and stamina. Those are the 2 biggest things that we need. Yeah, melee and health. Oh, Jesus. Stamina's pretty good on them already, so I'm not going to go too crazy with that, but the biggest ones are Like I said, melee and health. And hopefully we get some cool looking ones too, because it'd be kind of cool going in there with obviously a nice looking army too while we're at it. Alright, I will bring you guys back again in a bit. Alright, so I got this guy within the first 30-something attempts, and this is a health mutation. I was thinking about just bringing you guys back. I thought it was actually going to be a lot quicker, so I was going to bring you back when I actually got a few. The next one took a what? Where the heck did he go? Okay. Oh, he's out here now. Okay. The next one took a while to get. If I were to take a guess, about 200 attempts, something like that. It's been a long couple hours doing this. But we got a second health mutation. And as you can see on the matrilineal side, it's showing us 2 random mutations, 0 on the patrilineal. So I need to basically grow this guy up, and then what we're going to do is we're actually going to pull these 2. Let me turn them off now. Disable mating. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to actually use that one, once it breeds, with this one. Because I actually want to keep the mutation stacking. I don't want to have... Let me go back here. I don't want to actually have some of the random mutations on both the matrilineal and the patrilineal. Only because once you get to 20, that's it. It's not... We're done. We're stuck. But when you do it this way, where you have 2, 5, 10, whatever on one side and 0 on the other, it'll actually continue to stack, I believe, past 20. I don't think we're going to get to that point, but it's been a pretty fun process so far. A lot of work, a lot of everything. I actually gained a level on my own, because basically when they come out, you just kill them, and then yada yada yada. So I've gained a lot of XP and stuff from this, but my weapons and stuff keep breaking because I have to continuously do it. So all I've done is I brought the dire wolf in, and I'm literally just having the dire wolf continuously kill the bad ones, quote unquote. And all I'm doing is I'm just bumping the melee damage on it each time. I mean, this one we weren't gonna. This is the one that I already started to level up way while ago, so this isn't one that we were going to breed anyways, so it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, I will bring you guys back. I'm going to bring you guys back after every mutation. So the first one that we got actually gave us the orange hands, and now it looks like we have not only the orange hands, but we also have like a goldish body, which is kind of cool. But once I get the next mutation between this one and the perfect female that we originally had, I will bring you guys back, and then we'll go over what we got for that, and then we're going to keep going. At this point, since they're stacking, kind of whatever we get, I think I'm going to take, as long as it's not speed. Obviously, speed, food, stuff that we're never going to need, oxygen. If we do get a stamina mutation, why not, you know? I mean, obviously the priority is going to be... both health and melee if we can get it. But, I mean, I did get a stamina one that I actually did kill, which I regretted. It was green, which was kind of funny that I actually had a green Megatherium with the orange hands. Kind of like as a little rest in peace, Megalo army. But I will bring you guys back. Also, another thing, too. This is really cool. This mammoth, I actually never realized. When I tamed it and everything, it's event colors. I mean, I could be wrong. I just never have seen one in like this purple, like the lilac color. So I think we actually have like a event color here, which is kind of cool. But like I said, I'm gonna bring you guys back. This one has 2 health mutations now, so let me go into the name, change name to health. And what's actually nice about them, too, is the boost in the health is like 300 each one. And this obviously isn't imprinted or anything yet, so that is going to skyrocket. Obviously, what was I going to say? Obviously, if I do the cuddle right now, my imprint levels on here are a little bit higher right now. Obviously, there's also the 2 times... breeding, imprinting, and all that going on since it is the weekend, so I think this would be pretty much an instant an instant one. I don't know if I want to do it. I guess we could just check to see kind of what the levels are going to be. Yeah, might as well. And it's a cuddle. It's easy. All right, there we go. Imprinting 100%. It jumps up to 8,347. Melee is obviously the 396 fully imprinted. And yeah, so it's and 1548 weight, which is pretty good. But we're going to keep stacking them up. And then we will go from there. But I'm going to bring you guys back once, like I said, I get another mutation between the 2H and the perfect female. So I will bring you guys back in a bit, and let's see what we get next. Alright, so this was actually kind of cool. So we actually got Mutated Twins. And they actually have a melee boost. So we're up to 343. I'm pretty sure it's a melee boost, right? Yeah, 331 and 343. And what's cool about it is it's continuing to stack. So if you look at the patrilineal side, it's 3 out of 20. Matrilineal is now 0 out of 20. So I'm going to keep, let's see. It doesn't really matter which one we keep. I think I'm just going to do the female. I'm going to get rid of the male. Let me do this. This is the male, right? Yeah. Alright, let me do it this way. Options, unclaim. Yeah, because we're going to do the male. Unless, do we want to keep the yellow? Okay, we still have the orange. It's orange and orange. We can keep the yellow line going. So basically the choice is I could basically bring back the original perfect male in if I want to use the female. Or I can bring the perfect... I can keep the perfect female here and just keep the male. Hey, you know what? I'm going to go with the original plan. We are going to get rid of the... I'm going to have to get rid of the perfect female. Bring the perfect female out there. Get rid of the male, replace the female here, and bring the perfect male back over. Little wordy, little confusing, but let me set all this up, and then I'll kind of show you what I mean here. So let's unclaim this guy. This is the male, right? Yeah. So now I brought the Thyla over instead, just because. Just because of the damage and everything on these guys, the amount of... Oh, let me turn these guys off. Breeding. Nope, not options. I want a behavior, disable mating. Not options, I keep doing that. Behavior, disable mating. Okay, so basically, I'm gonna let the female... Okay, stop glitching out here. I'm going to let this female basically grow up, and then we are going to replace the perfect female with this female, which is now, let me change the name on this. So now it's 2H for the 2 health. I'm going to put plus. I think you're able to use plus. We'll see. 1 melee. Perfect. Done. Perfect, okay. So let me... She's following now. Let me get her out here. Let me drag the perfect female out of here. Now we have to replace the... Oh, I forgot to take her off wandering. Shoot. Where'd she go? Oh, shoot. Right, come here. Behavior. Disable wandering. Okay. Let's get the Thyla out of here. Yeah, so I think with the next base, the next one I build, I'm gonna make a lot bigger of a of a breeding pen here. This is a bit tight. Or what I could do is I could take out all the trees and everything over there and then just make another one. But what I'm going to do is I need to replace the perfect female in there. Let me take this along with all the meat that we got. Please be able to move. Can't move. Alright, I don't need that. Nope, that's 1 health. Perfect male. Alright, so perfect male, you take all that. You work your way back in. Yeah, it should be good enough. Now I'm just gonna wait for the newly mutated one to grow up, and then basically put her in here, and then rinse and repeat. We're just gonna keep going and see how high we can get. All right, so yeah, we got another mutation. First of all, we got triplets of the next mutation. Of course, it's in speed. Yeah, so it's the same health, 6956, 1960 stamina, 1290 weight, which, yeah, that is the correct weight, and 343 melee. So it looks like it actually got a speed mutation. The matrilineal line is at 4 per... patrilineal, whatever it's called, is at 0. So, do I want to keep them? Do I want to keep going? I think we have to. Honestly, I know it's a speed mutation. It's not the best. Doesn't mean anything. Yeah. I mean, they're green and orange. We have to. It's kind of like a little in memory of. Let me turn these guys off here. Options. Whoops, not options. I keep doing that. Behavior. Disable mating. I have noticed that since I brought you guys back, these have been actually really quick. So this was within 20 attempts I got these triplets. I did get a, what color did I get? I think it was black, but that had it had like all of the health mutations. It actually got another health mutation, but it didn't get the melee mutation, so it was at level 254 also. I decided to get rid of that one. I did also get a blue one along the way. It was blue with... I think I mentioned the blue already. But yeah, I think that was a speed one. I actually didn't end up keeping it because we didn't actually get the orange feet, and I didn't know if that was something that would be gone forever, basically. It was a female. It would have replaced this, but no orange feet. So, and the orange is kind of cool. It's different. So... I think I'm going to keep these guys. I'm going to start breeding these ones. I think I'm just going to take out the female here and just rinse and repeat, basically. So this one's going to go. Well, let's make sure that we have a female. We do have a female. Okay. So we have 2 males and a female. So let me go options here. I want to unclaim this one. I want to options unclaim this one. I want to get on the Thyla, even though the Thyla has a ton of stuff on it, so I'm going to drop the pelt for a minute. I'm just going to do this. Get rid of you. Alright, that's 1. Get rid of you. Where are you? You are here. I need to behavior, disable wandering. Bring you outside here. I'm going to pick up this pelt, actually. There we go, and I can't move either now. Throw that off. Maybe I can move. Yep. Put the pelt back onto the Thyla. Move on out here. Let's take some of this pelt. I don't know if we're going to need the pelt for anything eventually, but... we're getting all this pelt, we might as well at least use it. Or at least keep it. I'm going to throw you over here. Let me get that other pelt that was on the ground. Come on. Right. Jump over the tail. There we go. Let's try it again. Jump over the tail. There we go. Alright. Put you here. I mean, any other mutation with speed, I wouldn't have bothered with. I just think it's kind of funny that we got a green and orange, so literally we are pretty much getting the Megalos again, but Megatheriums instead. I'm going to bring the Megatherium on over here. And you got imprinted already. Okay, no big deal. I'm going to get rid of that. Let me come on in here. Let me take the female out. Take that. Spoiled meat. Probably gonna hold on to the spoiled meat because eventually we will, we're going to be using that. We're going to make that into tranquilizer and stuff like that. So basically the next plan is I'm going to take this female, throw it in here, breed it with this male. He's still on breeding, right? Yeah. Okay. No, he's disabled. Let me do this. Enable mating. So he's ready to be made. He's ready to mate. I'm going to wait till this one grows up, just put the saddle on it, rinse and repeat. I will bring you guys back once, let me do this. Once we get some more, I'm going to bring you guys back again. What was this? This was 2 health. Plus, I'm not going to bother putting the speed in there, because whatever. Plus 1 melee. So same thing as what the mother was, but, oops, I did it wrong. But, like I said, I'm going to bring you guys back once I get something out of these guys. Alright, so we got our next mutation, and this took about a day. This took about a full day of doing it. What I ended up doing was, I ended up bringing the 254 back in. This is the one with the 2 health and 1 melee versus our green one that we have out here that had the speed. The problem was that I kept getting the mutations with that guy, but it was all in speed. It just kept stacking up in speed, and it was just... I thought it might be easier to backtrack a little bit to move forward, which this finally... it's actually pretty easy to get these mutations. I actually have gotten a decent amount. The problem is they've been in useless stats. I've gotten a couple of food mutations. I've gotten some stamina mutations, which I was thinking about keeping the stamina because it was all purple. So literally like the purple that's on this guy's hands, it was the entire body, which was actually really, really, really cool. I did get a melee mutation. The guy was completely blue. But the problem is I didn't actually keep him because if you look at this, you can see the matrilineal side is 4 as opposed to the patrilineal side, which is 0. The melee one actually had 3 and 1. So we had, yes, the mutation was actually on the other side of the ancestry line. So I ended up not keeping it because I want to actually keep them going as much as possible. So this guy here, I am going to let him, I'm going to let him grow on up. I'm going to get rid of the female, and we're going to switch these guys out, but we're going to keep going. Oh, I forgot to mention, this is a health mutation. So now we have 3 health mutations, and we have, I'm pretty sure it's a health mutation. I hope so. Yeah, it's a health mutation. So we have 3 health mutations and 1 melee mutation. I'm looking to get these guys up to about 260. This is 256. I'm hoping the next 2 mutations are going to be melee, because melee's good, 343, but you always want better, basically. But I will bring you guys back once we have the next mutation, and we will go from there. Alright, so we finally got our next mutation. So this is level 258, it's a male. It has the health, it also got melee, and it's actually on the same side. So we are at 5 and 0 now. So I'm going to basically let this guy raise up. I'm going to basically breed the this 258 with, if I can get through here, come on, there we go, wherever our perfect let's see, it's a male, right? Wait, was that a male or a female? Okay, it's a male. So we already had the perfect female up there. So we're just basically replacing our 256 with this guy here to 258. But I will bring you guys back in a bit. This is taking a little while, but I think what I'm going to do for the rest of this episode is we're going to get another mutation on this to 260, and then I think I'm just going to call it an episode there, because I want to see what you guys think. If this is something that you guys like to see, let me know in the comments, and I'll continue to do these kind of videos, but overall, this is taking like 3 to 4 days of doing this, which I'm not sure if you guys want to see stuff that has a little bit more content versus me just basically sitting here and then just killing the bad ones, keeping the good ones, and etc, etc, etc. Oh, another bad thing. I realized today when I logged on, I don't know if you guys ever have this experience, but when you log on and you have like an otter or a tame on your shoulder, it'll actually kind of hang out in the air. Today that didn't happen, and I was kind of wondering why and what actually happened to our otter. I thought maybe it went into the ground, I don't know. But I went over to this guy, which gives you the tribe log, worked my way down to kind of see what happened, which you can see there's a ton of Megatheriums that I killed. And, nope, refrigerator was damaged. I'll go over that in a minute. Your otter was killed. And it was killed because it starved to death. I guess I didn't have any food in the inventory, so unfortunately, yeah, our otter's dead. We have to get another otter. I'm going to be honest, I totally didn't notice this because, as you can see, I mean, look. I mean, yeah, I've been killing these guys for God knows how long, basically. There's this section down here, just to kind of show you that electric junction box was destroyed, power generator was destroyed. That was basically because I actually didn't notice it, but I thought I killed the Megatherium that I didn't like. Clearly, I didn't see that it was actually behind me. And it once it gets to adult, if you actually attack it, it'll start attacking you back. And it basically took out pretty much everything here. So we're down to one fridge. The cryo fridges are still here, thank God. But it took out the generator, took out another fridge, and took out the storage box. So I had to, everything is basically, that's why you see the wirings that connected over there. It's actually connected to the box that we have over there now. That's for the meantime. I think the plant, why am I moving so slow? Okay. I think what we're going to do is, I'm not going to do it in this episode, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to destroy this like little structure here. I think I'm going to basically put it separate from the house. Is that another mutation already? Yeah, it's like a different shade of green, isn't it? Oh, that's cool. Okay. We're not going to keep that one. That's 252. But what I think I'm going to do is kind of work our way through the mammoths here. I think I'm basically going to bring it all the way back here, and I'm going to build a big structure back here where I can actually breed and have it separate from everything so we don't run into those kind of issues anymore. Eventually, I am going to take all these guys out, so the overall plan is once we're done breeding these, we're going to breed into like the mammoths, the argents, the rexes, just so once we get the perfect male and female, all the other ones are going by. Like, all the other ones are gone, basically. That's the plan. That's what I'm thinking about doing. But yeah, but like I said, just let me know if this is something you guys actually do want to see, the constant mutations like this episode is, or, I mean, I could do this all off camera, and then I just show you guys how we've been progressing, just so the episodes are a little bit more interesting. Also going to mention, if you do like this video so far, if you like how this video is going, leave a like. It helps out the channel and everything like that. So I'm going to get rid of this guy. I'm going to wait till this guy's grown up, And then I'm going to do a little switching around and hopefully bring you guys back in a little bit when we have the level 260 mutation. I am hoping that we get another melee, because right now 7252 in health is pretty good. Wait a second, 7252. No, that should be right, 7252. Okay, cool. Okay, good. Alright, so the 7252 is good, and then it went up to like 355. I want to get the melee, probably one more melee. If it's health, it's health. It's no big deal. But yeah, I'm going to bring you guys back in a little bit once I have the next mutation. And then we will go from there. Alright, so this is a bit crazy, actually. So we were breeding a 258 and a 248, and I got a double mutation. So we have 262 here, and the colors are actually kind of cool on it, too. But looking in here, we got another boost in melee, so we're at 366. It did get an oxygen mutation, too, which it is what it is. I'm going to keep this one, though, because it's a double mutation. It is set up where the matrilineal side does have 1, and the patrilineal side does have the 6. I'm going to keep this one, though, because it's a double mutation. That's actually pretty cool. And I don't know. I may end up just starting to breed these guys back up again later on and just trying to keep the full line going. But I'm going to end the episode here. Hope you guys liked the episode. If you did, leave likes, leave comments down below. So, few things. One, let me know if this is something that you guys do want to see. If it is, I can keep doing these videos. They just take a while, like in total, like I've mentioned. Just doing this from getting the 248 all the way up to, well, really this guy, 262. This took about 3.5, 4 days. So I can do this. I can do it on camera for you guys. It's just that the episodes are just going to take longer and longer to actually come out. I can also, the other option is just to do this off camera and basically just keep updating you when I actually, at the start of like each episode, kind of update you how we're doing with mutations and also breeding all of those guys out there. But I mean, honestly, if you guys prefer, I can make all of those breeding ones that we're doing out there, the mammoths, the RGs, and then all the way over there is the Rexes. Thylacolios we're also going to be doing, but I can do that on camera. It's pretty much up to you guys what you guys actually do want to see. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to end the episode here. Hope you liked it. If you did, leave likes, leave comments down below. If you like the content that I'm putting out, please subscribe to the channel. It definitely helps me out, helps you guys out, and we can watch this channel grow together. So, like I said, I'm going to call it an episode here. Have a good one, everyone, and see you in the next one.